it has. It's been a minute since I've done a podcast. Look back, it's been last, like right at the beginning of May, I did a podcast. I think it's called the Pop Tart, and I didn't intentionally take a break from doing podcasts. It's just that I just stopped doing them for some reason. I don't know. I really enjoyed podcasting. I really enjoy it. Don't know why I took some time off. Some people had gotten on to me, so here I am back again. But I really think this one is something that I needed to say, because I think it spoke really to me. Everything really, anything I put out there pretty much speaks to me, and maybe it'll help somebody else. Maybe this will help one person. So just a quick story. We have a gym at our church, and sometimes there's visitors that don't go to our church come and play. And a couple months ago, I met this young man named Jacoby. When he walked in, I knew he was tall. I didn't know he was 7 foot tall, but I knew he was tall. And so he came in, and I watched him play just for a few minutes, and it really, really quick. I was quick to understand he hadn't been playing very long at all. And he was 18 years old, senior in high school, played more the band than he did basketball. And but he had, maybe it was a late growth spurt, whatever it was. But anyway, 7 foot tall, trying to learn how to play basketball, which is kind of refreshing, to be honest with you. He had other things in front of him other than basketball. But long story short, so we've been playing for a couple of weeks out there on Sunday nights. And I was noticing that although he's 7 foot tall, he wasn't using his arms very much. He played with his arms down. And so I told him a couple weeks ago, it just rang out to me. I said, Jacoby, you're 7 foot tall, but if you'll stick your arms out from side to side, you're 7 foot wide. And typically, from fingertip to fingertip, sometimes your wingspan will be longer than your height head to toe. So I told him, I said, to really be a menace, you're 7 foot tall, but you can be 7 foot wide too. You just got to remember, you got to reach out, you got to stick your arms out. And we underestimate ourselves so much these days. I know I do. I totally underestimate myself, second guess myself in so many things. But you just remember this. This will be a short podcast because people have things to do, they don't have a time for an hour worth of podcasting. But anyway, we are as wide or as long as we are tall. Having said that, you have to use everything, every gift, every available talent that the Lord's given you. You have to understand and recognize what you have. And you have to realize you can be just as wide as you are tall. And that is a gift. It doesn't matter if you're 5 foot tall or 7 foot tall. I'm not really talking about physical stature. I'm talking about mental status, that you're bigger than what you think you are. You're stronger than what you think you are. You can handle bigger things than you think you are. You can. And same thing spiritually. You're bigger spiritually than you are. You're bigger creatively than you think you are. You just have to use every possible scenario that you can get. And I realize that now, trying to play basketball against people that are 30 years younger than me, that I have to use other talents that, in that aspect. Creatively, I have to try to draw from everything I possibly can. And spiritually, too, you have to remember you have more tools in your proverbial spiritual, physical, mental bag than we give ourselves credit for. So if this encourages anybody, that's why I podcast. So remember, you're just as wide as you are tall. You can be just as big horizontally as you are vertically. And you can do that in the spirit. You can do that physically. You can do that financially when God's in it. Yeah.